Most people don't realize this until it's too late. The very thing that makes you feel safe might be the reason you feel stuck. Comfort feels warm, predictable, peaceful. But sometimes it quietly steals your growth. And the scary part? It doesn't look dangerous at all. Think about your daily routine. You wake up at the same time, scroll the same apps, talk to the same people, do the same tasks. You tell yourself, at least it's stable. Maybe you stay in a job you don't like because it pays the bills. Maybe you avoid speaking up because you don't want conflict. Maybe you delay starting something new because you're not fully ready yet. It doesn't feel wrong, it feels safe. And safety feels smart. But slowly, something inside you feels restless. Like you're capable of more, but you're not moving. Here's what's happening. Your brain is built to protect you, not to grow you. It prefers what is familiar because familiar feels safe. When you repeat the same actions, your brain saves energy. No risk, no uncertainty, no threat. Growth, on the other hand, feels uncomfortable. New skills feel awkward. New conversations feel scary. New paths feel risky. So your brain whispers, stay where you are, it's fine. And you listen, not because you're lazy, not because you lack ambition, but because comfort lowers fear. The problem is this: growth only happens when your brain feels slightly challenged, not overwhelmed, but stretched. And comfort zones don't stretch you, they shrink you slowly. Here's the part most people misunderstand. Comfort is not the enemy. Attachment to comfort is. There is nothing wrong with rest, nothing wrong with stability. But when comfort becomes your identity, that's when growth stops. You start protecting your current life instead of building your future one. You avoid failure, so you also avoid progress. You avoid embarrassment, so you also avoid visibility. You avoid risk, so you also avoid opportunity. Comfort doesn't ruin you loudly. It does it quietly, by making good enough feel like this is it. And one day you wake up wondering why you feel unfulfilled, even though nothing is technically wrong. So, what do? You don't destroy your comfort zone, you expand it. Start small. Say yes to one thing that scares you slightly. Not something huge, just something uncomfortable. Speak up once in a meeting. Post that idea online. Start learning that skill for 20 minutes a day. Feel the discomfort, but stay with it. Notice that you survive. That's how your brain learns that growth is not danger. You can also ask yourself one simple question. If fear wasn't part of this decision, what would I choose? That question reveals the direction of growth. And remember, discomfort is not a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're expanding. Comfort feels like peace, but real peace comes from progress, from knowing you are becoming more than you were yesterday. The comfort zone is a beautiful place, but nothing grows there. And if you want a bigger life, you must be willing to feel smaller for a moment, uncertain, awkward, learning. Because on the other side of discomfort is a version of you that feels alive. Follow for more mindset and life-changing insights.